Hello, welcome back to another video. Autumn has arrived at B&M. Code Orange, if you know, you know. Code Orange all the way. It is now in B&M. Very excited to share this with you. They only had a few little bits, so I'm just going to share what I found. And it's going to be like 3 or 4 minutes. It's going to be a very quick video, but I thought I would show you what is new in B&M. If, like me, you've not been to B&M for a while, and it has been many months since I've been into that store, I popped in and I was thrilled to see a whole Code Orange at the back. They had two aisles, like shelves worth of stuff. So starting off with the candles, they had multiple candles in different like storage pots. You've got the plastic ones up there. Well, I don't think the plastics, that would not be safe, but they felt like plastic. And then the pots there as well. They had some bigger ones, which I'll show you as the video goes on. But it was the wreath, that wreath at the beginning that has like these beautiful autumnal leaves, because I think with wreaths you can either go pumpkins and quite orange, or a bit more like woodland theme, and I love the woodland themed wreath, and it was only £18, and that to me feels like a steal of a deal. So really happy to see that wreath. And then they had these soft, now these were absolutely gorgeous. It was so soft. I love these pumpkins because they're different colours, and my decor in the house, like my lounge, is quite neutral, like beiges and creams. So those pumpkins would look great in my lounge rather than those bright orange ones. They did have a stack of pumpkins, but I was thinking, is this a cushion or is it like a shelf decor? What do you do with that? I mean, it was nice, it was £10, but where does that go? What do you do with that? They had smaller pumpkins here, so they were price dependent on the size. So these ones, I would say probably medium size for £4. Then they had the bigger ones for £8, and then they had even smaller ones for £1.50. The colours of these pumpkins were so lovely, especially the browns and the creams, just really, really beautiful and so soft. And then they had these ones here, which were a bit like a knitted material, because the other material was like really soft and fluffy, like that boucle. The knitted material pumpkins were £8, so they're a bit of a more expensive. And then we have artificial bonsai trees, which I just thought was so beautiful. Some more pumpkin candles at the top. And then these are the £1.50 little pumpkins, the smaller ones. Great if you're doing a little tablescape with them, or like in a coffee table, like in a big bowl, like a kind of pumpkin puree. Really nice, and only £1.50 each. Also some fantastic colour options there as well. They had these beautiful mugs. How cute are those mugs? £4. Obviously the lid comes off. Yeah, really, really nice. And then some more candles. These were £5, and that is a honey pumpkin scent. Honey and pumpkin. Is that a new scent this year? Because I actually found a couple of candles in very similar scents, or like bringing honey into them. So maybe it's a new combination this year. These mugs were £3.50. They do bring these out, but I think this time they've got more of a kind of darker beige tone to them. They do look really nice. So they were £3.50. Some more pumpkins there at the bottom. And then these ones, I actually thought they had stars on until I looked closer and realised they are the maple leaf. But they are £3.50. They are the smaller version of the knitted big pumpkins that I showed you for £8. This I thought was a like casserole dish, but it's a candle. It was £12, and yeah, I couldn't believe it. I think that's fantastic. I mean, it's expensive at £12 for a candle, but on a coffee table, like all lit up, that would be brilliant. And that is spiced vanilla scent for £12 there. And then I found these little dishes. I loved this. This was £3.50, and it's a little pumpkin bowl. It's very cute. I need no more kitchenware in this house. My cupboards are bursting, but I just thought that was super cute, especially if you're doing a little gathering and you could put your little snacks in there. I loved this set as well for £9. So you can buy the individual pumpkins for £1.50, or you can get a box for £6 for 9 velvet pumpkins, which I actually thought was a very good deal. And then these little plants here, not really my style, but the colours were beautiful. They're £2.50 for a little bundled together artificial little plant. I was chatting to the manager of the store today as I was filming this. He was like standing next to me having a conversation, and I asked him about the autumn things arriving in the store, and he said next week they will be receiving more autumnal bits in the store. So from next week they'll start to get more in, and I probably will go back and film those as well. The little light up paper pumpkins, I thought they were really nice. But yeah, that is it. That's what's new in B&M currently for autumn. Expecting a lot more next week. I will film it. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.